1, 2, 3. Yeah. Y'all been grinding so long, been trying this shit for years. And I got nothing to show, just coming and throw right here. And if there's a man upstairs, he can bring me rain. But I've been sending up prayers, something tame. I think I finally found my hallelujah. I've been waiting for this moment all my life now. My dreams are coming true, yeah. I've been waiting for this moment. And it's good to be alive right about now. Woo! Good to be alive right about now. Good to be alive right about now. Yo, hallelujah, let that be some booyah, say yeah. Yo, it's good to be alive right about now. Woo!
I say good, you say morning. Good morning, good morning. I say Jefferson believes, you say Jets achieve. Jefferson believes, Jets achieve. Jefferson believes, Jets achieve. Good morning, Jefferson students, staff, and families. This is Mr. Miller broadcasting from Lincoln Hawk Studio in my basement, and here are your Jet announcements for Wednesday, May 13th, 2020. Thanks for tuning in today. I hope you have subscribed to my YouTube channel, Mr. Miller, Jefferson Jets. Please help me spread the word so we can get as many Jefferson students and families tuned in to the announcements. So, are you going to school with the new way with Google Classroom? We are halfway through week 6 with this new and the only way that school is happening during this time at home. People have said, but this is weird. It doesn't feel normal and it's hard. I agree with this for sure. But this is just the new reality, and we all have to adjust and do our best. We all miss being at Jefferson, but we can still go to school by participating in all of the things that we have going. We have many things for you to do. We just want you to participate. So here's the deal, Jefferson. We know that almost every Jefferson student has a Chromebook at home. So if almost every Jet has a Chromebook, then the next step is we want more kids participating in Google Classroom. The number of kids that are in Google Classroom has increased. We now have over 230 kids that have logged into GC. I think this is great, but what about the kiddos that have Chromebooks but aren't logged into GC? This is where we need your help. Reach out to your friends and encourage them to log into GC. More than likely, your friends have a Chromebook. We just need to get them to log in. Tell them about what we're doing. We're doing Plinko, at-home JetBucks, at-home JetBuck Raffles, the virtual talent show. Maybe they have a Chromebook, but getting internet is an issue. Or if you know someone that needs help getting it already, reach out to them. Tell them to talk to their teachers, and they can guide them to some resources or the right people to talk to. There are very reasonable ways to make this happen. I know that there are a couple of students that even drive up to Jefferson, park, and stay in their cars, use the school's Wi-Fi, watch the announcements, check their Google Classroom. It's incredible. Love it. Once again, I have done some counting, and as of Sunday, room 24, Ms. McCartney, your class has the most kiddos active in Google Classroom with 23. Way to go, room 24. 5th grade has the most students active in GC with 48. 4th grade right behind him with 45. And 2nd grade is in 3rd place with 43 Jets active in GC. I think this is good, but we want to see those numbers go higher. We are now up to 76 Jefferson Jets in my PE Google Classroom. I want this number to be higher. Come on, Jets, join the PE Google Classroom. I want you to stay active for at least 30 minutes a day. Thanks for joining Zion A. Jenkins from room 23. When you join the PE Google Classroom, I'm going to give you a quick shout out. We want you to check into your Google Classroom each school day. Use the activities, resources, and video lessons that your teachers have created to feed your brains. We do not expect you to work all day long. Just a few hours a day would be incredible. You still have the weekends off from school, but Monday through Friday, we encourage you to do some schoolwork. Your brain needs fuel. We want you to continue to feed your brains. If you are new to tuning into the announcements and you need any help with any of the at-home learning, like Google Classroom, adding classes, joining classes, how to get on Google Meet, where to find the announcements, how do I watch Plinko Live with the Millers, I made another tutorial video that you can watch to help you with any of this. This is different than the first tutorial I made. The link for this tutorial is on my YouTube channel. Just another reason to subscribe. I want to give one more shout out to the following Jets who joined me for the PE Google Meet on Monday. It was great to see these guys, and this went really well. Aaliyah, Anaya, Antonio, Eliana, Emma, Georgia, Lonnie, Hemar, Jeremiah, Osvaldo, RJ, Stephanie, Braden, Samia, and Sebastian. I was also impressed with how all of these guys followed directions so we could all hear each other and share things. Everyone also gets an at-home jet buck for joining me. I had a PE meeting yesterday, and that is the most kids in a PE Google Meet so far. I don't know if it's the biggest one overall, but I was pretty happy. All right, school, breakfast, lunch, and meals. School breakfast and lunch meals are available. You can go to any one of the middle schools, Smart, Williams, Sudlow, or you can go to the ASC at JB. You can pick these meals up from 11 a.m. until 1 p.m. When you pick up your lunch, you get your breakfast for the next day as well. On Fridays, you'll be getting meals for the weekend as well. Sounds like a great deal to me. Also, if you want to, you can pick up paper packets of activities and resources to use at home. The Jefferson Jet Joke of the Day. If you have a joke that you want me to use in the announcement, share it or email it to me. Okay, here we go. Why did the teddy bear say no thanks for dessert? One more time. Why did the teddy bear say no thanks for dessert? Because he was already stuffed. Get it? Got it. All right. Next up on the announcements is the Jefferson Jet Birthdays. Jefferson again. Today we have birthday triplets to celebrate. The first member of this birthday trio and the first happy birthday shout out goes to Lazar Span from Mrs. Peel's class in room 23. The second member of this birthday trio and the next happy birthday shout out goes to Millie Bates from Miss Housingay's class in room 6. The third member of this birthday trio and the last happy birthday shout out goes to Allison Johnson from Miss Hanson's class in room 12. Happy birthday, Lazar, Millie, and Allison. And next on the announcements is the Jefferson Jet at-home shout-out. Jefferson, can I get a what for Wilson Serrano from room 11? What? Wilson from Miss Oliver's class is getting today's Jefferson at-home shout-out because Wilson from Miss Oliver's class, she texted me the other day telling me about Wilson. Wilson has submitted 34 math Google Classroom assignments. That is unreal. Wilson obviously has a super high EAB level. Mrs. Oliver is extremely proud of you, Wilson, and so are we. Way to go. Stay learning. Here is Wilson Serrano's first grade Google Classroom Rockstar page. He is incredible. Wilson, I have you on the bonus Plinko list. You'll be a Plinko player this Wednesday, tonight at 5 o'clock. We will continue to recognize students that are rocking the new way to learn at home with Google Classroom. Are you working hard enough to get a student shout out? Speaking of shout outs, if you want to give a shout out to anyone, email Mr. Miller. You could also create a shout out in a Google Doc, a Google Slides, however you want it to be, and share it with me. You can include a picture if you want, along with why you are giving a shout out. The shout out can be about anything. It could be about a video game victory, who the Uno champ is, something fun you're doing at home, anything fun. When you share something with me, look for my Iowa hat so you have the correct name. My email is millerch@davenportschools.org. Next on the announcements, Plinko Live with the Millers. We will be doing Plinko Live with the Millers on YouTube every Wednesday at 5 o'clock. Plinko players will be students that are earning student shoutouts from the teachers for things they are doing at home. ST Math, Lexia, Google Classroom work, things like that. We will play Plinko for you. You can watch as the Plinko chip falls, and the prizes that you win on Plinko will be delivered to your house by the Millers. So I hope we can spread the word and get as many people to tune in on Wednesdays at 5 o'clock. To tune in, subscribe to my YouTube channel, Mr. Miller Jefferson Jets. The first Plinkle Live with the Millers, first two Plinkle Live with the Millers were a blast. There was over 200 views the first time, and last time I checked, there was 130 views of last week's Plinkle Live. That is awesome. I hope this motivates you to keep working hard. I need to get a hold of a few others to find out their prizes, and we'll make another delivery run with these prizes along with this week's Plinkle winners. We will do this on Friday. At home, JetBucks and JetBuck raffles. At home, Jefferson JetBuck raffles have started. It is crazy and super cool how many people have earned at-home JetBucks already. How is the at-home JetBuck raffle going to work? Well, Lexia units. If you complete a unit in Lexia, you get one JetBuck. Not levels, units. So every unit, one JetBuck. ST Math, 1% completion. You complete 1% ST Math, you get a JetBuck. Complete another percent, another JetBuck. Google Classwork submitted assignments. You get one JetBuck for every Google Classroom assignment that is submitted. That means it's turned into your teachers. 20 minutes of reading. You get one JetBuck for every 20 minutes that you read. If you read on Mayan for 20 minutes, it's a JetBuck. If you read a book to your sister or brother or somebody at home, 20 minutes, it's a JetBuck. If you read your own book on your own in your room for 20 minutes, it's a JetBuck. You just have to have a parent verify it, tell your teachers, they'll mark it down. Joining a Google Meet or office hours. If you get one JetBuck for every one that you join. So if you join music, art, PE, and your homeroom Google Meet, that's 4 JetBucks. Prodigy. A lot of kids use Prodigy. You get one JetBuck for every unit that you complete in Prodigy. And like I said the other day, you have to do the questions to complete the unit in Prodigy. A lot of kids skip the questions. They play the games and do all that, but they don't do the work. And yes, kindergartners, I know you do another little program, and I talked to Mrs. Fuller, and that stuff will work as well. So your teachers will keep track of all this for you. Each week, they will turn in your name and how many at-home JetBucks you earn into me, and the Millers will write down your name on the JetBucks, and we'll enter them in the raffle jar for you. We will draw the winners later in May. All prizes will be delivered to you by the Millers. What are the prizes? I'm working on this. I'm going to add as many as I can, but here's what I can guarantee. Whitey's winners, an H2O Go Limbo water sprinkler, pizza, candy 3-phase, wireless mouse, and more. More prizes will be talked about during the announcements. Tune in to the daily announcements to listen to what those might be. And I mentioned this yesterday. We might even do this 2 or 3 times for the last few weeks of school. We'll see what's up. Next on the announcements is the Jefferson Jet Virtual Talent Show. Yep, you heard me. There are so many things that have broken my heart about school not happening at school. But one of the saddest things for me is not being able to have a talent show. Well, I've decided that the coronavirus can't stop this, and we're going to have a virtual talent show. How's this going to work? Well, you have to record your routine and then share it with me, and I will put all the acts together, and then we'll broadcast the talent show for everyone to watch. So start thinking about what you want to do and start practicing. We will talk again in the coming days and weeks about when you need to submit this to me and more details. But I want you to start thinking, planning, practicing. Remember, if you're going to use any music, it's got to be appropriate for school. You don't have to use music, but if you are, it's got to be appropriate. Remember, you don't have to turn anything into me yet, Jets. Next up on our daily announcements is 10 Questions With. This has been a fun way for us to get to know these amazing Jefferson staff members. I have learned many new things about my friends since we started this. Today, I have the dynamite Ms. Duncan as our special guest. Ms. Duncan is one of the Jefferson's finest, friendliest teachers that we have. Let's chat with Ms. Duncan. Maybe there we go. All righty, Jefferson. I have the marvelous Miss Duncan with me this morning. Morning, Miss Duncan.
Hello.
All right, I'm going to start off with just give us a little information and background about your teaching career so far.
So this is my first year teaching at Jefferson. So before that, I taught at Keystone Academy, which is a little bit of a smaller school in Davenport. I taught intermediate students for a couple years, so 6th grade, 7th grade, 8th grade. And then I taught elementary, more like 3rd, 4th, and 5th. So I've enjoyed Jefferson so far, and I like having the younger grades too.
Awesome. Okay, question number 1 and 2. I'm just going to combine them together. So who are you quarantined with during this time, and what are you guys up to?
It's mostly just me and my dog. He likes to play outside a lot. We go on walks, and he's squeaking his toy right now, so we've just been kind of hanging out.
Love it. Okay, question number 3 is, what do you miss the most about Jefferson?
A lot. I really miss laughing every day with students and just kind of giggling along with them. And I really miss their hugs every morning at the end of the day. So really their hugs and just them making me laugh.
Yes, the hugs is definitely one of the things I miss the most as well. Now, the other day when I dropped off a teacher appreciation gift, I noticed that you were doing a Google Meet with some students. You were Google Meeting with a couple students the other day. Was Walter one of those students the other day?
Walter was. It was me and Miss Amanda, and then Walter Jenkins, 1st grade Walter, joined, and it was great. We got to see his new little puppy, and his brother was on there too for a little bit, so that was really cool.
Love it. Awesome. Okay, question number 4 is, what is your favorite vacation that you have been on?
That's hard. I went to Colorado a year ago, I think, for my really close friend's wedding. So I was in her wedding, and Colorado is very beautiful, and we were in steamboats, so we were able to do a lot of hiking and just kind of make it a really cool vacation. So that was, anytime I get to go to Colorado and be outside and do things like that, I really enjoyed that area.
Love it. Love it. When I think of Colorado, my friends, a big group of them went out there. I'd been there before, but we didn't go on this trip, and I was very bummed because they went and ended up going whitewater rafting and stuff out there. And
I haven't done that yet. That kind of scares me, actually, but I do really like Colorado.
I want to try it someday just to say that I've done it. I need to do it before I get any older.
I would try it, but I would be scared the whole time, for sure.
Okay, the next question I have is, what is Miss Duncan's dream vacation?
Dream vacation, that's hard. I've heard some people say Australia. I've always kind of wanted to go to Australia too. But I think Italy or Spain would also be really, really cool. Pretty much anywhere I'd go, honestly.
Love it. Yep, I agree. Okay, the next question is, what is Miss Duncan's favorite restaurant, and what does she like to order from there?
Oh boy. I really like pizza, so I'll get pizza a lot from Granite City or Vans or pretty much anywhere. And I also like pasta. So if I can get a good chicken fettuccine Alfredo or something like that, I like those meals too.
Love it. So my question is, have you ever had like a pasta pizza, like spaghetti pizza?
No, I haven't. I've had chicken Alfredo pizza, and it's fine, but I kind of like to keep those separate.
Separate. If you ever want to get daring, spaghetti pizza from Lenardi's. It's amazing.
Oh, it sounds good.
And
I'm sure I'd like it.
You can eat like one piece. That's all you can eat because it's just it's so big and ginormous. Okay, the next question I have is, what is your favorite food that somebody in your family cooks or that you cook for the family when they get together?
I do cook for myself a lot at home. I don't really cook for my family. A lot of times my mom kind of takes on that role, but I don't know. That's tricky. I really like deviled eggs. When we have like a Thanksgiving or something like that, I really look forward to homemade deviled eggs. So I like those.
Love it. That's a great answer because they are incredible.
Other than that, I mean, I will eat most food. So really anything.
Okay. The next question is, would you rather, is it Netflix and chill, play a video game, or read a book?
I like to read. Right now I'm in a book club with some of my friends, so we all read the same book, and then we talk about it at the end and kind of keep each other motivated to like, oh, I'm on this page, oh, I'm farther than you. So that's been kind of cool. We just finished one book during quarantine, but I also really, really like to be outside too.
Love it. Do you have a favorite author, or what's the book you're reading now?
I just finished The Whisper Man. I like more thriller books that kind of have a, just a little bit of a thriller or mystery. Not really scary, but just has some turn.
My favorite books are the James Patterson, Alex Cross series. Do you know those?
Yes, I have read some of those. Those are really good too.
Those are really good. Okay, the next would you rather question is, would you rather have chocolate or candy, and what are some of your favorites?
I really like chocolate paired with peanut butter. So any like Reese's and Twix and Snickers, things like that I really like. But during quarantine, I've been eating a lot more candy than I ever have been in my life. So I don't really know what's going on there, but I just have it all over my house right now. And Skittles, Starburst, Jelly Beans is kind of my other candy go-to.
And I have not had these yet, but Mr. Turner highly recommends Starburst Sour Unwrapped.
Oh, I'm not a big sour fan.
Me neither.
Yeah.
Me neither. So I told him I might be willing to try it because he says they're so good, but that's what he says.
Yeah, I've been eating way more candy than I ever have been during this time.
Okay, so you mentioned Skittles. So first of all, let's ask about the lime and green apple debate. Where do you lie on the lime and green apple?
So is it currently green apple?
It's currently green apple.
And I would say green apple.
Okay, love it. That's lied to. All right, now my next question about Skittles is, this has been fascinating to me because some people do this and some people don't. Do you separate the colors or do you just go for it?
No, I think that's very strange, actually. I heard some people do that, and I mean, more power to you. But no, I just go right in with a handful. I definitely don't separate that.
And taste the rainbow.
I mean, it probably looks kind of cool to have them separated out, but no, I just go for it.
Okay. All right. The last question we have, Ms. Duncan, is what message would you like to say to the Jefferson crowd tuning in today?
My gosh. Well, of course, I miss all of you. I'm very sad we couldn't end the year together. I'm very excited for the fall to see everybody again, and I hope everybody's doing well and they're getting outside and doing fun things.
Love it. Yeah. All right, Ms. Duncan, I appreciate you joining me this morning.
Of course.
See you later.
Bye.
Are you going to zoom the camera down so we can see the dog?
Oh, yeah. You want to see?
What happened?
There's the doggy.
He is. Love it. All right, Ms. Duncan, have a wonderful day.
Bye.
Yeah. Oh, that dog is adorable. All right, Jefferson, let's start to wrap things up here. Here's a challenge for you. If you, your family, siblings, anyone in your house can record a video of you reciting the Pledge of Allegiance and share it with me, I can include this in the announcements. This is not required, but you are more than welcome to try and do this. Either email me this video or share it with me in Google. We will do the same thing for the Jefferson Jet motto. Miss Stacy, the wonderful Miss Stacy, has volunteered to help me with this, so if it's easier for you to share these with Miss Stacy through a text message or on the Jefferson PTC Facebook page, and then she will get these to me. Come on, Jets. Help me out. Get these Pledge and Jefferson Jet motto videos into me or Miss Stacy. All right, Jefferson, let's wrap up these announcements. We are now ready for the Pledge of Allegiance. So, Jets, please stand and join us. Remember, stand tall, stand proud. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Now, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it is time for the Jefferson Jet motto. We say the Jefferson Jet motto every day. Now we look for those who believe in it. So let's show it, Jefferson. Now I want to hear you say it, Jets. Who are we? We are Jets. We are kind. We are safe. We are responsible. And we are respectful because we are Jets. Once again, if you have not heard it yet today, we miss you. We love you and we appreciate you tuning in. Remember, make positive choices. Be kind to each other. Have a wonderful Wednesday. Hope to see you at 5 o'clock for Plinko Live. Stay learning, Jets. Peace. Now, if you're still tuning in, nobody responded to the answer to the question yesterday of what is the song that you have heard in PE class by Fitz and the Tantrums. So if you can get that to me today, I still got 3 prizes I'm willing to give away. I'm not even going to tell you what the prizes are, but I can guarantee you they're good. So what song do you hear in PE class by Fitz and the Tantrums? Here's the other song that I mentioned yesterday, Fitz and the Tantrums, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Maybe our new theme song for next year. I'm digging it, Jefferson. I'm digging it. See you later. Peace out. 5 o'clock tonight. Plinko Live on the Millers. Remember, get that answer to me. What song do you know by Fits of the Tantrums that you listened to in PE class. See ya.